Legend of Total War here with part 6 of my Third Age Total War Divide and Conquer 2.1 Let's Play campaign as Rohan. Alright, so previously, we captured a few of the Enedwaith settlements. We lost this region here as a small army managed to bypass our notice and capture it. Although I'm sending a large force to come over here and capture it back. What we're noticing in the difference in playstyles between myself and Enedwaith is that what Enedwaith is doing is using lots of really tiny forces to basically just try and sneak through and get to one of my undefended settlements, whereas I'm using larger, more mobile forces to basically swat them aside. Now, this style works for me because I can't afford to lose units at the rate that they can lose, because they're able to recruit troops a lot faster than me. So it's interesting on the different playstyles, I suppose. Me sending around tiny little forces is just not acceptable. I can't afford to take such massive casualties like they are. They've probably in the space of this war lost the entirety of my current mustered forces worth of troops. Anyway, we're winning the war. That's what matters. But I need to stay on top of them. We're not at a complete conclusion yet.
Your orders, my lord.
Assembling a mighty host.
Right, so if I took you out
Yes,
now,
my lord.
good, the settlement
Concealing
remains under control. This guy's meant to come over
Your
here.
orders, my lord.
That fucking music is quite loud. So of course we want to keep building up our economy so we can make more cash. The more cash we have, the more soldiers we can muster. Just leave that be. So that just provides extra population growth. I'd like to be able to lower these taxes eventually, but we really need to get our economy really under control before we start doing that. Doesn't need extra law. Public order here is good. I want population growth. Or money. Thing is, that's only 80. It's not a whole lot. It doesn't cost a whole lot either, so I guess we'll get that. Chicken farming is not too bad, but going sheep farming didn't seem like a great building. Alright, that's all we can do for this turn, it seems. So he seems to want to come through here. I can't let him do that.
Your will, my lord. Come and get me, you coward.
Actually, yeah, just let him go through. You'll come down here and attack them. If he comes out here, I should be able to muster some more troops to just swat them aside. Actually, get some of those archers. They're really good. Okay, moving on. I noticed that the settlements north of Rohan are still kept rebel controlled. I'd like to go and take them, but let's finish with this war first.
Yes.
That guy's just gonna have to catch up to us at some point.
My lord. My lord. Approaching quietly. Approaching quietly. Your orders, my lord.
With honor, making camp here. This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Nope. Okay, so he went from here to there.
Be gone.
Right.
Orders. Marching to war. We can go no further today.
Thing is, if I leave this settlement, it's not exactly defensible. If I hold on to it for a few more turns, I can actually start recruiting here. Good. Finally, we can get militia from here, and then maybe we can get these cavalry back with their main forces over here.
Your orders, my lord.
And this settlement here does have walls,
Yes, my lord.
but we'll need to get back over there to try and stop
We shall continue
them.
tomorrow.
So once again, I'd like to keep an eye on how we're going. So at the moment, overall ranking, we're slightly stronger than them. Militarily, they're plummeting, but their massive recruitment drive has now been defeated. And I gotta take away their recruiting settlements, but I just can't get there without them getting through here. We'll get there eventually. I just can't do this quickly. You know, I'm used to just waltzing into someone's territory and being like, fuck you, and kill them, and then that's the end of it. But we've been fighting these guys for a while now. It takes a long time to move around, and they got such tiny little armies everywhere. And I can't justify splitting my forces up. Alright, got a little bit of money, let's spend it. On what though? Don't want to muster too many more troops. I need to keep improving my economy. Okay, so we need public order here. So I suppose a Great Hall isn't too bad. It'll provide us with... Hang on. I think that's the upgrade version. It'll give us extra recruitment slots. Yep. Extra one. Extra free upkeep. Said it also provide public health. Oh well, let's just get that done. And that's all we can do this turn. Once these guys here manage to defeat this, hopefully these guys can leave as well. Start making our way up this way. Moving on.
The enemy lays siege to our people.
Sure, I could always use more generals.
Your will, my lord. To war
Do that in just a sec.
beginning the siege. Siege force.
So once we capture this, they've made no gains on us at all.
Your orders, my lord.
We shall engage. As you command.
Come and get me, you coward.
Yeah, well, we got to get rid of them.
To battle.
And I got to fight it manually because we've got...
Attack!
We're on a knife's edge, really. If we auto-resolve it, we're going to take way too many casualties. It takes way too long to recruit new units. And it's just going to make the campaign last even longer.
Units, await my orders.
Alright, I reckon just the General's bodyguard can handle this. Let's go. It's just light infantry, no problem.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Back off. So he's going after our lighter cavalry. Where'd I put these guys? Come on, I just wanted this to be a quick one. You slow to respond, motherfuckers. Doesn't matter.
Only half the enemy force remains. The enemy general. The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Just wanted this to be quick.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack. Be awed
Decent kill
by the
ratio there.
victory we
Let's
have
keep
won.
moving on. It seems like ended way to recruiting, I don't know, upwards of like 5 to 7 units every single turn. Because that's how many I seem to be killing. And they keep throwing more at me.
An honorable, glorious victory.
Yes, my lord.
Marching to war.
Once again, the general's bodyguard should be enough to just crash into them and sort them out.
The troops are assembled. Prepare for
But they didn't have enough movement to actually make the attack themselves.
Our foes appear to be gaining the upper hand in this battle.
I was wondering
For
if
the
they'd actually
moment,
make the
the
attack,
fortune
but
of
they
battle
didn't.
goes our way. Let's pray it remains as such.
If we could just use the general's bodyguard, you know, they'll all recover. Provided, of course, none of them die. But if one dies, as long as it's not like a major character, we just get like another adoption candidate and then boom, get another one. And they're running away by the look of it. No, they're just corner camping. That's fine. Instead of punching them from the front and allowing them to escape, punch them from this side, for, cut off their escape.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Okay, back off. Watch that cycle charge, of course.
Now for wrath! Now for ruin!
My people fall into enemy hands!
Actually quite a sizable force.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Yeah, see, a lot of these guys are getting away. Not good.
Our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight. Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Did we wipe them out, though? It's probably only one man. I can't really see him. Yes, one man.
This is a clear
Yeah, we wiped them
victory.
out. Good.
The day is ours!
And their plans thwarted. Alright, so we got that done. So culture's increasing slowly. It'll be a little while before we can actually recruit this, but if we at least build this... I don't know. Takes took such a long time to get anything done in this campaign. Yeah, fine. Okay. What else? Let's take this out.
To war, then.
Yep, just send the melee troops straight in. I
Yes,
should sort this
milord.
out.
Preparing the men to attack.
On my orders. Men of Rohan.
Yeah, just grab a bunch of them. And just get straight in there. These cavalry here will have to meet up with the cavalry army eventually.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours. Our men have taken control of the city. Our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, the enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run. Awed by the victory
Good.
we have
We
won
lost
here.
fewer troops than they did. That's the main thing.
Ah! We are victorious. We have conquered, my lord.
It needs to be sacked, get rid of that unrest, which unfortunately sets the population back down again, but oh well, that happens. Now, can we just leave behind one unit?
My lord. Yes.
Yeah.
Your
See how
will,
long
my
they
lord.
survive.
Orders, my lord.
Let's get
As you
reorganized.
wish.
I want these guys to face him.
My lord. Your will, my lord. Orders. Yes, your will, my lord. Orders. By you, your will, my lord. Orders. As you wish.
Your orders, my lord.
Maybe I'll send him to
Your will, my
to
lord.
command them as well, because they are better commanded by a general.
My lord. Yes, my lord.
Oh, looks like I did have enough movement. All right. Doesn't matter.
Yes. We can go no further, my lord.
They're kind of expensive, but that's okay.
My lord. Yes. Merging armies, my lord.
Your orders, my lord.
How about you go around up here
With
and build
honor.
watchtowers?
Making camp here. This
It certainly would
tower
help
will
us to
keep
know where the
vigil
fuck
over
they
the
are.
lands.
Basically all the troops,
Your will, my lord.
or all the
By
money
your
I can
command.
spend this turn. How much are we making now? Not making very much. We buffed up our military by a lot. We've essentially got three main forces. It's not like these settlements here that we've captured are providing us with loads of cash. Anyway, moving on. It's a good thing we don't have Mordor breathing down our neck out in the east. Because that'd be a fucking pain. Stupid mission anyway.
My lord.
So, they're on the run.
Yes. We'll make camp here. Orders.
Alright, we need 3 additional units to make this maxed out.
Yes, my lord.
Your will, my lord. My lord.
No, that's not 3.
Your will, my lord.
We're combining forces. This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
Alright, I want you to find the settlement that's down here somewhere. That's where they're going to go.
Gladly. Tomorrow's journey planned out.
They'll stay there for the time being.
I will only address you.
Your orders, my lord.
Might actually be a good idea to send someone down there to command them as well. Well, these guys here to wreck them. So let's double check how have they built up. So more or less even still. The fuck? How the hell did they get that many troops? Like, they were down to here. Straight up there almost immediately. They must have got some free units.
Yes, my lord.
Maybe fighting these guys out in the battlefield is just fruitless. We need to get to their cities and stop them there. Of course, when they're down to 3 settlements, they will get a big army. Just like with this one. But then again, did the Dunlendings ever get one? I didn't see it, if they did.
Your orders, my lord.
Be gone.
Alright, let's kill these guys. Try and make our way
Command.
over to the city. Nothing special here. The general's bodyguard just crash into them and
We
smash them.
attack!
Keep our casualties to a minimum.
Units, await my orders.
Be good if he had lots of dread, because they basically just show up and they'll break. Dread is a much better trait for a cavalry commander than chivalry. The fuck?
Now for wrath. Now for ruin.
I don't know if that went particularly well there.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Come on, charge them. So let them lock down so these guys can come back. Smash them in the rear.
Now for wrath. Now for ruin.
Okay, they're getting pincered. Not good. Get out of there.
Now for wrath. Now for ruin.
Never again will the land of my people fall into enemy hands! Units, sally forth! Sally forth! We will have victory! The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Seems to be going well. Haven't lost a general yet. Just tap them in the rear. Might just break them.
Our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Good. Now finish him off. Let's be done with this.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
Essentially 0 casualties.
Be awed
There's
by
900
the
of their
victory we
soldiers
have
dead.
won. There is no glory. Glory, honor, victory!
Yes, my lord.
Don't know what I pressed M for.
With honor,
Can't take any
Your
casualties.
orders, my lord.
yes.
Now here's the problem. I can't get in there. Where are my spies? I had one over here. There he is.
My lord. Approaching quietly. Approaching quietly. Yes, my lord.
Well, I might be able to get in if I use these guys here. These are infantry. I only need them to open up the gate and then we can punch through. This guy here, what kind of unit is he? Okay. Just taking this away from them would be very useful for us.
Your orders, my lord. Yes, your orders, my lord.
To battle. We shall
Ah,
prevail.
look, they're capturing
Yes.
settlements out
Yes,
this way.
my lord.
With honor, assembling
That's
a
fine.
mighty host. We shall engage. Yes.
Your orders, my lord.
Good, that'll grow soon. Good, seems like we're really pushing them back now. That's what we need to be doing. And let's move on. Surprised I haven't had a single crash on this, so Divide and Conquer 2.1 seems to be very stable. Because last time I played Third Age Total War, it was like Crash Central. And they just give up on it, do they? Who's the strongest faction? Let's have a look. So looking at living factions, yeah, I'm the only one that's killed anyone. Top 5 factions. Is that Gondor? Yeah, Gondor's up the top. Where am I? I'm not even in the top 5 yet. Because my lands aren't quite as good as anyone else's. As some of the others.
Yes, my lord. My lord. Approaching quietly. My lord. Approaching quietly.
Without a
Approaching
without roads showing me where to go, I have wait, is that it? Yeah, that's it there. That's actually quite far away.
Your orders, my lord.
Well, we're never going to get there if we don't get started. That shouldn't take too long.
Yes.
But that's a castle,
With
so
honor,
that'll be quite
we
valuable
shall
to take.
continue tomorrow.
That's probably where they're getting a lot of their soldiers from. So once again, having a look at this. Their military ranking is almost equal to ours now.
Yes, my lord.
Right, let's do this.
To battle.
So yeah, I just need you two to get in there. Open the gates for us. That's it.
Muster your courage, men. We march into battle. Men,
I like how they actually did all the artwork for changing the settlement style. This looks very Gondorian. So what are these guys' stats? They're not great. I guess we'll just have to, well, based on their stats, we'll just have to see how they perform.
Infantry!
Our men have reached the walls with their ladders.
Okay, good. If the gate's knocked down, doesn't matter if these guys here fail to
Our
actually
men
take
have
the
reached
walls.
the gate with the battering ram.
Which they probably won't, based on what I'm seeing here.
Our men have done well. The gates have fallen.
Right, let's go.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
Go, go, go. Go for the general. Cut these guys off. Just forget about them.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Now for wrath! Now for ruin!
Someone come back over here and
Our
start
men
the
are in
countdown.
command of the city. Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
So it shouldn't take too long to break
The
these
battle
if
is
the
very
general's
much in
dead.
our favor. Victory will be ours.
This cavalry don't perform great inside of settlements. They can't cycle charge, so I have to rely on, like,
The
swarming.
enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Okay, everyone get in here. Wait for the archers to come off the wall. They shouldn't be able to reach us from here. And if they don't come off the wall, then we capture the city. No damage done to our cavalry, but obviously significant damage done to these Salarine mercenaries, but that's okay, that's what I hired them to do. They did their job. I'll probably leave them behind to maintain public order.
This is a clear victory.
Pretty happy with that.
We have triumphed, my lord. Our courage
Okay,
and
seems
honor
like we
have
can maintain
conquered.
public order just by occupying it. Well, that's because Theoden's there. I don't really want to sack it though because, well, it's for one thing, we don't get much money, and it's likely going to damage the crap out of the settlement. I don't want to do that. So yeah, pretty low population. But based on what I'm seeing here, this is probably where they were recruiting a lot of their troops from. Right. Alright, well I don't want to stick around here. Let's see if we can leave.
Your orders, my lord. Yes, your order. Yes, my lord.
With honor, we're combining forces.
My lord. Orders.
As you wish. Joining forces, my lord.
65%, that's not
Merging
good.
armies, my lord.
That'll still riot. What can I build quickly to maintain public order? There's nothing that can be built quickly. So if I build a town guard... Actually, no. Go ahead with this, because we want to get our culture going. Okay, I'm going to leave this guy here, just for the time being, to maintain public order. We're not going to move too far away from here, so if it comes under siege, we'll be back to smash him. Your job, once again, smash these guys around here, and then we'll move up. It's just a fort. If we can get to Barad Vin, and smash him there, that'd be good.
Come and get me, you coward.
As you command.
Alright, let's kill him.
We attack!
They must have some hidden units. This isn't all they've got. Okay, now let's get the horse archers up over here.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Probably won't need the horse archers. Looking at this, I didn't expect them to break
Only
this
half
easily.
the enemy force remains. Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Yeah. We got 85%,
This
good
is
enough.
a clear victory.
But my lord, what will you gain?
Your deaths is what I'll gain.
Glory, honor, victory.
King Theoden the Mighty. Good stuff.
Your orders, my lord.
To battle. We have triumphed. A prime position to launch.
I think I'd rather deal with them separately.
As you
Because
command.
these generals bodyguard are a little bit worn out now.
Attack!
Shouldn't be too much longer before we've essentially defeated these guys. I'm not seeing massive forces, and now that we've built up our armies, we're actually taking regions off them at a reasonable rate. Might start this battle with a skirmish. Fuck, they outrange us. These ones don't. Start getting in here. Thin them out a little bit, that's all we really needed.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours. The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Are we done? Almost.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run
Now we're
them
done.
down. Be awed by
So
the
like I said, these
victory
guys
we
are
have-
starting to get a bit low in numbers. Just want a separate battle for that other one. Should only take a minute.
Glory, honor, victory.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, motherfucker, he went into
To
the fort.
battle. We
Doesn't
have
matter.
triumphed.
Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Some cell swords there, but I'm not too concerned about that.
Your orders, my lord.
So it said they had 7 settlements, and we took this, so let's assume they're down to 6. So 1, 2, 3. They know they've got some settlements out here. So there's some settlements not accounted for. I suppose once we've cleared them out of here, I'll have to cross into this territory. I don't know the fucking terrain. I don't know what anything it's called. Move into close to Hobbit land and take them out. There should be mostly friendly people up this way, so I shouldn't have to worry too much of getting attacked again. Don't imagine the Hobbits are going to declare war on us, but then again, it's on the hardest
Yes,
difficulty.
my
They
lord.
just might. Oh, we got another general over here. Okay, let's take this guy
Your orders, my lord.
and send him to Karas.
Your will, my lord. Yes,
Just whatever forces we can muster over here.
my lord. Merging armies, my lord.
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord.
Be gone.
You might be able to win against that, but I'd
Yes.
prefer you
Come and
didn't fight
get
them.
me.
Your orders, my lord.
Yes. Concealing the troops by your order. This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
Surprised these orcs haven't tried to attack me. Why didn't that actually make us any income? Is in an upgraded version. Let me just see here. Right, so the smoking house is the first one, and then it goes to inn. Right, so there's no difference there. I think that's a bit silly. But whatever. Looking for something that's actually going to give us some immediate income once built. Yeah, like that. Good. Moving on. Oh, I should have thought to leave that guy at least a
The
little bit
enemy
closer.
has surrounded us. We're besieged.
One unit doesn't really concern me.
My lord, approaching quietly.
Looks like it's got decent income there as well. Alright.
Yes, my lord.
I will arrive next turn.
We shall engage.
My lord.
Too low chances. I don't like 50%. I prefer it somewhere like 75% if I was going to try something like that.
Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
I don't think these guys would have built any siege equipment. No. But I need you to come back here and assist them.
With honor.
What I'll get him
we
to
shall
do
continue to
is
order.
sally out here.
Raise
Just for
our
this turn, just go out
banners!
there and just charge at them a couple of times. I don't expect them to win. Any damage that he
shall
takes,
lead
will
our
he'll still
forces into
recover
battle,
despite
my
being
lord.
under siege. But they won't be able to.
The tide of battle seems to have turned against us. We must act and halt this turn of events.
See, another thing for banners, right? You can't tell when these towers are activated. Just think banners are good. Don't know why they take them out.
Pray something changes in the course of battle. The defeat seems almost certain.
If we're gonna fight them, I'd rather fight them closer to the town square. Closer to the town. It's town square. Fuck me. And then I could have these guys to come out if they're not gonna do so well, which they might, because there's 80 of them and 50 of these. So it seems like towers just don't shoot in this.
Defeat seems almost certain.
Okay, get back inside. We killed 15% of them. I guess that's good enough. He'll recover.
There is no victory here today.
It's just a matter of nipping at them a little bit. Ah, right, so if we lose a battle like that, we actually lose a little bit of money. Interesting. Minus 450.
Your orders, my lord.
My lord.
How long will it... 6 turns, okay. It'll also take longer for them to build siege equipment like that.
Yes, my
With fewer
lord.
troops.
I will only address you in battle. Be gone.
Looks like they're heading towards here, but if they do that, they'll lose.
Your orders, my lord.
I will only address you in battle.
To battle.
Because I don't want them come. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to send the cavalry straight in. go charging at them. There's nothing particularly special here.
We attack! The battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings does victory emerge.
I wonder if I should use my horse archers and thin them out a little bit first. Oh. Are they javelin men? Yeah, okay, so you can outrange them. Okay, that's us out of ammo, but also these guys have been running around, so hopefully they've been made a bit tired from that. I don't think we lost any men.
Our ally lies dead, slain by the enemy.
Oh, motherfucker.
We must help his men avenge
It's okay,
him.
it's just him. Didn't even notice that was going on. This is why I didn't want him showing up to the battlefield. Fuck, I should have gone with a night attack.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
It's okay, he's just a captain. Didn't lose any general's bodyguard. But I can get very much tunnel vision, where I can't see what else is going on. I'm just focused on one thing at a time. Didn't even notice that was going on.
Bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Get out of that.
The enemy general
I do not
flees
think they're
like
worth the
coward
cost.
he is. Press onward. We've captured the enemy's general. That'll teach the cowardly dog to turn tail and run. Behold how our coward...
Good. Aside from what happened here, that went
This
pretty
is a
well.
clear victory.
Have mercy, my lord.
Glory, honor, victory.
Yes, my lord.
Sucks what happened to him, but not the end of the world.
Your orders, my
Alright,
lord.
next stop. Not too concerned about that. I want to go to Barad Vin. Although,
Be gone.
defeating that army there would be definitely good. They've been roaming around for a while. Yeah, I'll come down here and defeat them.
Yes,
Yeah.
we can go no
Okay.
further, my lord.
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord.
With honor,
Yes, my lord.
splitting our forces,
Your will, my lord.
Your orders, my lord.
assembling a mighty host.
My lord.
Okay, good. And let's reinvest our money into our regions over here. Let's see what we can get. Nothing particularly good here. We need to wait for it to grow, which is going to take a little while. Is there anything else I could do to increase its population growth? Nope. I guess build that. That'll make everything else cheaper. Not a big fan of doing that though. What does the Palantir do again? Okay, cool. And let's move on. Wasn't concerned about that. We've got a general in here. He alone should be able to beat it.
We are besieged.
And they're buggering off.
Yes, my lord.
Looks like they've been building up their defenses here.
As you command, we shall prevail. Yes.
6 turns until they starve out, but we...
My lord.
I really can't afford to have them wait there for 6 turns. They'll probably just sally out against us anyway. We're almost an hour as well. I don't think they're any further south, because based on what I can see here, that's Gondor.
My lord.
So their next stop will be Lond Agren.
Approaching quietly. Tomorrow's journey. Your orders, my lord.
Yes. We shall continue tomorrow.
I will only address you in battle.
It's a pretty large army. I'd rather split them up somehow before
Yes,
attacking
my
them.
lord.
We're much better off attacking smaller forces at this stage here. It's just too risky, especially for such a little gain. I see something else that is probably a little bit more beneficial.
Your will, my lord. By your command. Not possible. Marching to
Force
Your
draw
orders,
out.
my lord.
To battle. We have triumphed.
I hope this works. Actually, I might just send
you coward.
one general to do
Yes,
that.
my lord.
Who's got the most
Your
movement?
Yes, my lord.
You.
Your orders, my lord.
Make it you two.
Yes, my lord.
We're leaving the army. We shall
Now remember,
engage.
don't kill them all.
Attack!
We want them to go back to that settlement so we can draw out the garrison so we can fucking eradicate them.
Units, double time! Units, double time! Sally forth!
The battle is very much in our favor.
Now for
Victory
wrath.
will be
Now
ours.
for ruin!
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have
on,
lost
I need them
half
to break.
their men.
You have to break at least some of them. If you kill them down to the last man, this won't work.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down. Be awed by the victory we have won here today. Honor! Victory!
Oh well, that didn't work.
Prime position.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Your orders,
What to
my
do
lord.
with them now,
Yes,
though?
my lord.
I said it wouldn't do the whole thing where you just, force them to sally out because they don't recognize the other troops nearby.
I will only address you in battle. Come and get me, you coward. I will only address you in battle.
Your orders,
Alright,
my
what I'm going to
lord.
do is I'm going to have them stand right here.
With honor, as you command, we shall prevail.
Yes, my lord.
We're combining.
My lord.
Can't do it.
Your orders, my lord.
And we'll see how we go with this. If I have to assault through... All I really need this guy to do is break open the front gate. Taking the settlement is going to be worth more to us than fighting this army here, although they might try and lift the siege. If they do, I don't know if I'll fight them. Might be best to withdraw. But if we can draw them away from our lands, that's probably better than nothing. We've got this as well. Should I sally out?
I will only address you in battle.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, my lord.
To battle. We attack.
After this battle here, we'll end the episode. So we're getting there, you know. One little step at a time, we're getting there. It's such a slow-paced game compared to base Medieval 2, and I don't really like slow pace. It's not my thing. I know some people really like it, the game to go at an absolute snail pace. Not me. At least not when I'm doing Let's Plays. If I was going to do this, because when I do a Let's Play, I get very impatient these days. Just because obviously Total War burnout. Can't help that, really. But I'm just always constantly aware that 100 episode series are basically like... they just kill my channel, so I just can't do them.
Our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight. The battle is very much in our
Gotta
favor.
rely on cycle
Victory
charging.
will be ours.
Problem is I can't lock them down and stop them from shooting in the meantime.
Only half the enemy force remains. Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time
Just
to
let
press
them
the
go.
attack.
Let them go, kill them. Alright, good. I mean, it's a shame. It would be good if people, you know, if I could get more than, 2,000 views past episode 20, but that's just not the case anymore. People have short attention spans. They watch episode 1 and then they're like, oh yeah, I've seen
The enemy are
enough.
utterly vanquished. This is a...
People wonder why I don't do the mods, usually because it drags on too long. Like, so it's pretty much every single one of my campaigns, with the only exception being that this is Total War Western Roman Empire campaigns, basically the only exception. Every single one of my campaigns that's run over 100 episodes has been a failure in terms of, growing my channel. And that's unfortunate. It would be great if it was the other way around, but it's just not.
We have triumphed.
Anyway. God, you're getting a lot of shit from that. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 7's next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.